YouTubers, welcome back to the Anna Gables book reading series. Today we're looking at chapter 3. So there we go. Chapter 3. Maria Cuthbert is surprised. Mariah came briskly forward as Matthew opened the door. But when her eyes fell on the odd little figure in the stiff, ugly dress with long braids of red hair and eager, luminous eyes, she stopped short in amazement. Matthew Cuthbert! Who's that? She ejaculated. It's the boy. There wasn't a boy, said Matthew wretchedly. It was only, huh. He nodded at the child, and he never even asked her name. No boy? But it must have been a boy, Sister Mariah. We sent word to Mrs. Spencer to bring the boy. Well, she didn't. She bought her. I asked the station master, and I had to bring her home. She couldn't be left there. No matter when the mistake had come in. Well, this is a pretty piece of business. Check it in, Mariah. Line this dialogue to try to remain silent. Nice. Moving from one to the other. All the animation raining out her face. Suddenly seeing as whole meaning of what had been said. Dumping her precious carpet bag. She sprang forward a step and clapped hands. You don't want me! She cried. You don't want me because I'm not a boy. I might have known it was all too beautiful to last. Might have known nobody really did want me. Oh, what should I do? I'm gonna burst into tears. I sent to see what she did. Laying down on the chair by the table, laying her arms upon it, laying her face in them. She proceeded to cry solemnly. Now and Matthew looked at each other. Get the lady. That's the stove. Neither of them knew what to say or what to do. Riley and Mariah stepped tamely into the beach. You will. There's no need to cry about it. Hey, still is need. The child raised her head quickly. Revealing a tear-stained face and trembled lips. You were quite too. If you will often had come to a place you thought it's gonna be home. Now, they didn't want you because you wanted the boy. Oh, this is the most tragic thing that ever happened to me. Something with a reluctant smile, rather rusty from under shoes, Elmer Diaz. And Chester, they're quite normal. I'm not gonna send. Well, those tonight. You have to stay here until we investigate this affair. What do you mean? The child hesitated for a moment. Will you please call me Clifton? Yeah. she said eagerly. Cordelia? Is that your name? No, it's not exactly my name. But I love to call Cordelia. It's such a perfectly looking name. I don't know what you mean. Hey, Cordelia is Annie. What is? And Shirley. We're not. We thought this was done in the name. Oh, but please call me. Do call me Cordelia. Hey, yeah, man. Let's do you. What you call me? If I'm only coming here a little while. Can it? And I don't know magic name. All magic fiddlesticks. Said the unsympathetic Mariah. That's a very good plain sensible name. We have no need to be ashamed of it. No, I'm not ashamed of it, I'll explain that. Only I'm like Cordelia there. I always imagine my name is Cordelia. At least. I always have a late years. When I used to imagine it was dying. I like Cordelia better now. And if you call me Anne, please call me Anne, spelled with an E. What the fuss doesn't make out spelled as an L? With another resting smile as you looked at the teapot. Oh, that makes such a difference. It looks so much nicer. My name was pronounced. Can't you always see in your mind? Dresses was printed out. I can. And Anne looks cheerful. Really looks much more distinguished. If you only call me Anne, Sonny, I shall try to recollect myself from not being called Cordelia. Leave it then, Anne. Tiffany, can you tell us how this mistake came to be made? We sent away to Mr. Spencer to bring us a boy. Are there no boys in the asylum? Yes, there was abundance of them, but Mrs. Spencer said this weekly that you wanted a girl about 11 years old. And the matron said she thought it was you. You don't know how delightful I was. I didn't sleep all last night for joy. Oh, gee, I said thoroughly, turning to Matthew. I need you to tell me to say so you didn't want me to leave me there. And then seeing the we wait up delight and like a shiny waters and made so hard. Oh no, does she mean? The man Mariah saying to Matthew. She's just listening to some conversation we had on the road, said Matthew hastily. I'm going out to put the mare in, Mariah. I'll see you when I go back. The most expensive thing ain't by you besides you continue Mariah unless she had gone out. She bought Lily Jones for herself. Lily's only 5 years old. She's very beautiful. She has nut brown hair. If I was very beautiful, I had nut brown hair. Would you keep me? No. We want a boy to help nephew on the farm. A girl will be no use to us. Take off your hat. I'll lay it on your bag on the whole table. Anne took off her hat meekly. You came back presently, and they sat down to supper. Anne could not eat. And then she nibbled out the bread and butter and picked up the crabapple preserve out of the little scallop glass dish by her plate. She did not really make any headway at all. You're not eating that thing, the Malaya sharply. I know there was a serious shortcoming. Inside, I can't. I'm in the depths of despair. When you're in the depths of despair, another boy in the depths of despair. Things Anna Maria. Did you? Well, did you ever try to imagine you were in the depths of despair? No, I didn't. And I don't think you can understand what it's like. It's very uncomfortable feeling indeed. When you try to eat, a lump comes right up your throat. And you can't tell anything. Not even if it was a chocolate caramel. I had one chocolate caramel 2 years ago and it was a bit delicious. I've been dreaming since then and I had a lot of chocolate caramels. Ugh. I always wake up just when I'm gonna eat them. I do hope you won't be offended because I can't eat everything. It's extremely nice, but still I cannot eat. I guess it's died. The nephew spoken since they're down from the bar. Let's put it to bed in my Mary had been wondering where Anne should be put to bed. She had prepared a couch in the kitchen table for the tired and expected boy, although it was neat to clean. Did not seem quite the thing to put a girl there somehow, but the spare room was out of the question for such a stray wolf. So there ain't only the he's gable room. Marian lit the candle, told Anne to follow her. Which Anne did let's see did, taking a hat and crept back from the hotel she passed. All was face so clean. A little gable chamber. The bishop presently found herself being still cleaner. And yes, I think though like a take on it deal and turn down the bed close. I suppose you have a nightgown? She questioned. And yes, I have two. The matron in the asylum made them for me. They're easily skimpy. There's never enough to go around the asylum. Don't think totally skimpy. At least in Port Asylum like us. I eat skimpy night dresses. I'm getting just as well. Numbers. Lovely trailing ones. And drills around the neck. As one consolation. Well, undress as quickly as she can and go to bed. I'll come back in a few minutes for the candle. And then trust you to put it out yourself. You'll likely set the place on fire. When Mariah got Anne looked at her wistfully. My watch walls was hopelessly bare. By saying that, she thought, they might get over their bareness. The floor was bare, too, except for a round braided mill. It just had I'd never seen before. In one corner was the bed, a nice, old-fashioned one, and the four dark, unturned posts. In the other corner was the foresaid big corner table, adjoining with a hat red velvet, pink cushion, hard enough to turn the plane and holds the venture spin. Above it hung a little 6x8 mirror. Midway between the table, there was a window. An icy white muslin fill over it. Not so was the white stand. All prominent was of a raggedy not to be described in words. But which done a shiver in the very marrow of Anne's bones. With a sob, she hastily discarded her garments, hung out the skimpy nightgown, and sprang into bed. When she rolled the face, then went into the pillow, all the clothes over the head. When I came up for the light, I and Skippy out of clothes on my man, got almost untied tightly over the floor. And I turned to brothers, hands to bed, with the only indications of any presence in Rome. The delivery picked up Anne's clothes, placed them neatly in the prim yellow chair, and taking up the candle, went over to bed. Good night, she said, a little awkwardly, but not unkindly. Anne's white face and big eyes peered over the bedclothes. I was starting to sudden this. I can't go to good night. Oh, you know, miss. On the worst night I ever had, she said, reproachfully. And she dived down to visibility again. I went slowly down to the kitchen, cleared the washed the supper dishes. A few smoking. A sure sign of deprivation of mine. It suddenly smoked. Lying set her face against it is a filthy habit. At certain times and seasons, we are driven to it. When I winked at the practice, realized that a mere man must have some vet for his motions. Oh, this is a pretty kettle of fish, said carefully. This is what counts as anyone instead of going ourselves. I've expensive folks. I twisted that message somehow. One of us will drive over and see Mrs. Benson tomorrow. Let's turn. This girl will have to be sent back to the asylum. Yes, I suppose so. Do not feel like to me. You suppose so? Don't you know it? Well, Neil, she's a really nice little thing, Mariah. It's kind of a pity to send her back. And she's so sad and saying here. Have you couple? You don't mean to say that you think we ought to keep her? Mariah's astonishment could not have been greater than he had expressed. The Gibson was standing on his head. Well, no, I suppose not exactly a stammer. I feel uncomfortably driven into closet besides me. I suppose one could hardly be expected to keep her. I should say nuts. How good would she be, Dash? And what made some good to her? Said Matthew suddenly and unexpectedly. Have you coupled? I believe the child has been with you. I can see as plain as you want to keep her. Well, no, she's a really interesting thing, persisted Matthew. Did you hear a dog coming from the station? Oh, she could talk fast enough. I saw that at once. I said that in a favorite either. I don't like children who have so much to say. I know nothing girl. But if I did, she's in the style pick up. Mr. Benton stunned about her. No, she's gotta be dispatched straight away back to where she came from. I could hire a French boy to help me, said Matthew, and she'll be company to you. I'm not suffering for company, said Mariah shortly. I'm not gonna keep her. Oh no, just you say close to Mariah, said Matthew Dyson, pulling his pipe away. I'm going to bed. To bed with Matthew. And to bed when she put her dishes away, went Mariah, turning most fiercely, and upstairs in the east gable. Alone, hard hungry, windless child cried herself to sleep. So that is chapter 3. Next week, morning at Green Gables, chapter 4. Bye.